In this video, we're going to talk about something that matters deeply to your health and independence, your balance and leg strength. Falls are one of the biggest risks for people over 65, but the good news is many of them can be prevented with a few safe and gentle exercises you can do right at home. Together, we'll go through 7 simple movements that will help you feel steadier, stronger, and more confident. I'll also share 4 common exercises that seniors should avoid, along with safer alternatives. These steps are easy, they don't require any equipment, and they can make a real difference in how you move every day. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1, sit to stand, building everyday strength. Let's begin with one of the simplest but most powerful exercises for older adults, the sit to stand. You already do this movement many times a day without thinking about it, getting up from a chair, using the toilet, or rising from the edge of your bed. But here's something many people don't realize: how easily or how well you can stand up from a chair is one of the strongest signs of your leg strength and your independence. If it feels hard, don't be discouraged. It simply means those muscles in your thighs, hips, and core need a little practice to wake up again. Here's how you can do it safely. Start by sitting in a sturdy chair that does not have wheels. Place your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart, and keep your back straight. Cross your arms in front of your chest or rest your hands lightly on your thighs. Now, press your heels firmly into the ground and slowly rise to a standing position. Try not to use your hands if you can, but if you need a little support, it's perfectly fine to push gently on the arms of the chair. Once you're standing tall, pause for a breath, then slowly lower yourself back down with control, resisting the urge to drop into the seat. Aim to repeat this about 8 to 10 times. At first, it may feel tiring, but each attempt is already making your legs stronger. Over time, you'll notice it takes less effort, and you'll feel more confident standing up in your daily life. This small practice can protect you from falls, give you more energy, and help you stay independent. Point 2, heel raises, strengthening your calves. Now let's move to your calves, the muscles at the back of your lower legs. They may seem small, but they play a huge role in your balance, walking, and circulation. Every step you take, your calves help push blood back up to your heart and keep you steady on your feet. As we get older, these muscles often weaken without us noticing, which can make our legs feel heavy, tired, or less responsive. Strengthening them will give you more power when walking and more stability on uneven ground. Here's how you can do heel raises safely. Stand behind a sturdy chair or near a counter so you have something to hold for balance. Keep your feet about hip-width apart and your toes pointing forward. Slowly lift your heels off the floor so you rise up onto the balls of your feet, almost like you're trying to look over a fence. Hold this position for a count of 2, then lower your heels back down slowly and with control. Don't rush, going slowly works the muscles better and keeps your ankles steady. Start with 10 to 12 repetitions, resting as needed. Over time, you can aim for 15 to 20. If your legs tremble a little, don't worry, that's a good sign your muscles are waking up. With daily practice, you'll notice your steps feel lighter, your balance improves, and climbing stairs or walking outside feels more natural. This simple move can make your legs feel alive again and give you back the spring in your step. Point 3, toe taps, awakening your shin muscles. Now let's give some attention to the muscles in the front of your lower legs, right along your shins. These muscles are often ignored, but they are essential because they lift your toes every time you take a step. If they become weak, you may find yourself dragging your feet or catching your toes on rugs, doorways, or uneven sidewalks. That tiny stumble can easily turn into a fall. Strengthening these shin muscles with a simple exercise called toe taps can make a big difference. Here's how to do it safely. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight and your feet flat on the floor. Keep your heels planted firmly on the ground. Now, Slowly lift the front of your feet so your toes come off the floor, then lower them back down. Continue this motion in a steady, gentle rhythm, as if you're tapping your toes to music. Focus on lifting and lowering with control rather than speed. Try to keep tapping for about 30 to 60 seconds, then rest. Repeat this 2 or 3 times. At first, you might feel a bit of tightness or even a mild burn along the front of your shins. That's perfectly normal and means those muscles are engaging. Over time, this exercise will train your feet to clear obstacles more easily, reduce shuffling, and help you feel safer when walking around your home or outside. Such a small move, but it can prevent the kind of trip that sends so many older adults to the hospital. Point 4. Single leg balance, training your stability. Strength in your legs is important, but balance is just as critical when it comes to preventing falls. Balance allows your body to stay steady when you reach for something, turn quickly, or step onto uneven ground. As we age, balance often fades quietly. You may not notice until you wobble while standing or nearly lose your footing. Practicing balance each day helps your brain, nerves, and muscles work together, giving you more control and confidence. Here's a simple way to practice. Stand near a sturdy chair, wall, or countertop so you have support if needed. Keep your posture tall and your stomach gently engaged. Slowly shift your weight onto one foot and lift the other foot just an inch or 2 off the ground. You don't have to lift high, just enough to feel the weight on one leg. Try holding this position for about 10 to 15 seconds, then gently set your foot back down. Switch sides and repeat. At first, you may wobble or need to hold on, and that's completely normal. With practice, your ankles and hips become more responsive, and your reflexes sharper. Aim to do this 2 or 3 times per leg each day. Over time, you'll find that simple tasks, like putting on pants, stepping over a threshold, or climbing stairs, feel easier and safer. This little exercise can help you trust your body again and take away some of that fear of falling. Point 5. Marching in place, improving coordination. Now that we've worked on strength and balance, let's get your whole body moving together. Marching in place might sound too simple, but it's one of the best exercises for improving coordination between your brain and your legs. As we age, sometimes the signal from the brain to the body slows down just a little, and that can make walking feel unsteady or cause you to bump into things. Marching in place helps retrain that connection, so your movements flow smoothly again. Here's how to do it safely. Stand tall near a counter or sturdy chair so you have something to hold if needed. Begin by lifting one knee up toward your waist. Don't worry about lifting it high, just enough to feel your hip and thigh working. Lower that leg, then lift the other knee in the same way. Continue alternating in a steady rhythm, almost like you're marching to soft music. Let your arms swing gently at your sides to mimic the natural motion of walking. Aim for 20 to 30 steps at first, moving slowly and with control. Over time, you can increase the number of steps or even do a few short rounds throughout the day. What's important is consistency, not speed. With practice, you'll notice your walking feels smoother, your posture improves, and you stumble less often. This small movement restores rhythm to your stride and reminds your body how to work in sync, giving you more confidence with every step. Point 6. Side leg raises, strengthening your outer hips. Life doesn't always move in a straight line. Sometimes you have to step sideways, whether it's getting into a car, moving around the kitchen, or stepping out of the way in a crowd. That's where the muscles on the sides of your hips, especially the gluteus medius, play a big role. When these muscles weaken, your knees may buckle inward, and you may feel wobbly whenever you shift sideways. Strengthening them with side leg raises helps you feel more secure and balanced in every direction. Here's how to try it safely. Stand tall next to a sturdy chair or countertop for light support. Keep your feet together and your toes pointing forward. Slowly shift your weight onto one leg, then lift the other leg out to the side about 8 to 12 inches. Make sure your toes keep pointing forward, don't turn them upward, so the right muscles are working. Hold for a brief moment, then slowly lower your foot back down. Start with 8 to 10 lifts on each side, moving with control rather than speed. As your strength improves, you can increase the repetitions. It's normal to feel a gentle burn in the side of your hips. That's the stabilizing muscles waking up. With daily practice, you'll notice that stepping sideways feels safer, and you'll be less likely to wobble or lose balance. These muscles are like anchors that keep you steady, making everyday activities feel easier and more natural. Point 7. Ankle circles, keeping your joints flexible and steady. Even if your legs and hips are strong, weak or stiff ankles can quickly throw off your balance. Think of your ankles as the hinges that allow your body to adjust every time you take a step. If those hinges are stiff, your chances of twisting an ankle or stumbling on uneven ground increase. Many older adults overlook ankle health, but keeping these joints flexible and strong is one of the best ways to prevent falls and maintain steady footing. Here's a simple way to keep your ankles in good shape. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight. Lift one foot slightly off the floor so it can move freely. Now, slowly rotate your foot in a big circle at the ankle joint. Make about 10 circles in one direction, then switch and do 10 circles the other way. Put that foot down, then repeat with the other side. Move slowly and gently, and focus on making smooth, controlled circles rather than quick movements. At first, you might hear a little clicking or feel stiffness, and that's perfectly normal. With practice, the motion will feel smoother, and your ankles will become more flexible. Doing ankle circles daily helps improve blood flow, keeps the small stabilizing muscles active, and makes it easier to recover your balance if you stumble. A few minutes of this simple habit can protect you from painful sprains and give you the steady base you need for walking safely and confidently. The big picture: reclaiming confidence and independence. By now, you've worked through 7 simple but powerful exercises for your legs, hips, and ankles. Each one may look small on its own, but together they create a strong foundation that helps you stay steady, mobile, and independent. More than just movements, they're a message to your body that you're still in control, and that aging doesn't mean slowing down, it means finding smarter ways to stay strong. The truth is, muscle loss is common as we get older. By the time most people reach 80, they've lost nearly half the muscle mass they had in their younger years. This isn't just about how you look, it affects your ability to climb stairs, carry groceries, or even get up from a chair without help. The good news is muscle loss is not inevitable. Around the world, many people in their 70s, 80s, and beyond continue to stay active and independent simply because they've made small, consistent choices to keep moving. These 7 exercises are a great start, but to make lasting progress, it's important to build habits that support your strength in every way. That means staying physically active every day, choosing foods that fuel your muscles, and giving your body the rest it needs to recover. When you put these pieces together, you'll not only feel stronger, you'll also feel more confident doing the things you love, whether it's gardening, walking with friends, or simply moving around your home without worry. 3 habits for long-term strength and mobility. Now that you know the exercises, let's talk about the habits that make them work even better. Think of these as the fuel and support system that keep your body strong and your progress steady. 3 simple habits: daily movement, smart nutrition, and recovery, can transform how you feel in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. 1. Daily movement. Consistency matters more than intensity. Aim to move with purpose every day, even if it's just a few minutes at a time. That might mean practicing your sit-to-stands in the morning, marching in place while the kettle boils, or doing ankle circles while watching TV. Every small bit of movement keeps your muscles awake and your circulation flowing. If you can, include short walks or light activities like gardening, stretching, or chair yoga to build endurance and flexibility. 2. Smart nutrition. Your muscles need the right building blocks. Try to include protein at each meal. Foods like eggs, fish, chicken, beans, or yogurt are excellent choices. Add colorful fruits and vegetables for vitamins and minerals that fight inflammation and support joint health. Staying hydrated is equally important, so sip water or herbal tea throughout the day to prevent cramps and fatigue. 3. Recovery and rest. Muscles don't just grow when you exercise, they grow when you rest. That's why sleep is so valuable. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality rest each night. If your sleep is broken, short naps can also help recharge your energy. Gentle stretching or light walks on rest days keep your body loose without strain. These 3 habits, move daily, eat well, and rest, are the foundation that makes all your exercises truly pay off. They'll help you stay strong, protect your joints, and keep your confidence alive. Exercises seniors should avoid, and safer alternatives. While staying active is one of the best things you can do for your health, not every exercise is safe once you're past 60. Some moves can put too much pressure on your joints, strain your back, or increase your risk of falling. The goal is to move smarter, not harder. Here are 4 common exercises older adults should avoid, along with safer replacements that give you the same benefits without the risks. 1. Deep squats. Dropping too low into a squat puts heavy stress on your knees, especially if you have arthritis or thinning cartilage. Safer alternative, chair squats. Sit back until you just touch the edge of a sturdy chair, then rise again. This keeps your knees safe while still building thigh and hip strength. 2. Leg press machine. Even though it looks controlled, the leg press pushes a lot of force through your hips, knees, and lower back. Safer alternative, step-ups. Use a low step or staircase with a railing for support. Step up slowly, then step down with control. This mimics real-life movements like climbing stairs. 3. High-impact cardio, like jumping jacks or box jumps. Jumping sends shock through your joints and can increase the chance of falls. Safer alternative, marching in place or side steps. These raise your heart rate gently without the impact. 4. Unassisted lunges. Standard lunges require a lot of balance and can strain your knees if you lose control. Safer alternative, supported reverse lunges. Hold a chair or counter, step back carefully, and lower yourself only as far as you feel steady. By choosing these safer options, you'll still get stronger without putting your body at risk. So there you have it, 7 safe, gentle exercises to build strength and balance, plus 4 risky moves to avoid. These small steps may seem simple, but together they protect you from falls, keep your joints healthy, and give you the confidence to move through your day without fear. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about showing up for yourself and making small, steady progress. Every sit to stand, every heel raise, every ankle circle is a quiet victory for your independence. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these exercises or habits do you think will help you the most in your daily life? Share your answer in the comments below. Your story could encourage someone else watching today. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another tip designed to help you age with strength, safety, and dignity. Keep moving, keep believing, and remember, you are stronger than you think.